I get to my hotel that night, because I'm there by myself. I get to my hotel. The next morning, my brother calls me, and he says, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do for you. You did technically work a whole day, like I'm, you know, so I'll give you this much, and including the Uber, it'll be about $210 for the day. I'm like, all right, Prince Adam, fine. Then he says, how about this? If you come off your break, I'll give you $800 in total. Now, that includes my half of my week and whatever I lost. I say to him, no, thank you. I can't do that. We hang up the phone. He calls me back, and he says, I'll give you $1,100 if you come out. Because at this point, he has 3 trucks, no drivers except for himself. So I'm like, I'm not really doing nothing. The deadbeat dude didn't show up. I done spent all this money. Fine, Prince Adam, I'll do it. I traveled from by Central Park back to West Orange, where the trucks were at the Whole Foods. I get there. This was the last time I saw my brother. We sat on the truck. I said, Prince Adam, we have to stop with all of this arguing.
Did you go out after that?
I did. That $1,100 was the money that was supposed to pay out that following Friday. And that Thursday is when he strands me in Jessup, Maryland, takes the truck. His wife sent me 5 blank checks to get me out of the truck, and then they leave me. I had $26 in cash. I had no money to get an Uber. I had maybe $3 on my bank card.
Tell me, Mr. Brown, why did you go and pick up the truck?
Oh, because she said good luck finding your truck. She was going through something with her deadbeat guy, as she calls it, and because she was emotional, she had her issues, my loads were suffering. And I'm like, listen, I understand, and I got her text message, you don't care, you're like your father, you're like my husband. Like, look, I'm running a business. I understand you're going through something, but loads have to be delivered.
Did you, in fact, say to her, she's entitled to that week off, if you come back?
Yes, what I do was, if you run 4 weeks, I'll give you half your salary. So what I did was I took her average of her last 4 weeks. So I take the average in that cup, not a base.
Shh.
Okay. Okay.
Just a second. So you said...
Take the average of the previous 4 weeks, which ultimately was about $800, divide that by 2, and I'll give you $400 for your week off. When you come back out, you start back on your mileage.
And what about her coming out, leaving this party that she was going to, the dinner, the wine tasting?
Right. I offered her $1,100 if she can run 2 loads.
So that was the arrangement.
Based on her running the 2 loads.
And how many loads? And how many loads did she run?
1. She ran 1. The next one was the following week. But
and she didn't do that?
No.
So you offered her $1,100.
Correct.
And then probably it's a wise thing not to be in business with a relative, and you only did half of that.
That's not true.
You only did 1 load after the $1,100 was offered.
That's not true.
How many did you do?
He did not offer me $1,100 based on any loads. He offered me $1,100 if I came off of my vacation and continued out my week, and it would include not only the money from my week, the money that I lost, and me coming out. It had nothing to do. I love my sister,
but I like making money as well.
It didn't have anything to do. I have it here where he said I'm supposed to get $1,100 that pays out Friday.
I'd like to see it.
Yes, ma'am.
So far, I have $500 based upon the work that you did.